It took just £10 of plastic explosive buried in a flower bed to devastate the headquarters of the Army's Education Service. 4 women and 3 men, all civilians, were injured as the bomb destroyed cars, shattered windows and blew out walls, bringing terror to the normally tranquil suburban streets. One couple were only 50 yards away when the bomb went off.
Well, we were sitting there having our breakfast and there was this almighty bang and we were showered with glass, which came from the windows above. So, of course, I thought it was a gas explosion. And I came dashing in and went upstairs and found all the windows were out upstairs before I realised all our own windows were out as well.
As police sealed off the area, forensic experts began a minute search for clues. They rapidly discovered that the bomb had been planted underground.
It just illustrates, I think, to our colleagues in the Army and the services just how vulnerable they can be and may well be, and also, of course, what a sophisticated organisation we are dealing with. So the important message is that be careful. This is a buried device. It's clearly been there at least several hours, possibly longer than that, may even been there a number of days.
Meanwhile, questions were being asked about security at the base. Plans had already been drawn up to strengthen the perimeter fence, currently only 5 feet high, and a letter was sent out to local residents.
Well, only just to say that they were doing a new fence, and we all thought hooray, because the others are crumbling, and they are doing the normal thing, replacing fencing.
Windows were recently replaced with stronger laminated glass, and police say that prevented many more casualties. The local army commander says they were doing everything they could.
Well, certainly we felt that security was adequate for the circumstances we find ourselves in here. Obviously there will be a review of security in the light of what's happened just now.
How do you describe this attack?
It's a very cowardly attack, largely because most of the people who are employed in the building are civilians. It's very difficult to differentiate between military and civilians when they're all in civilian clothes.
The condemnation was echoed by the local MP, who's also a junior Northern Ireland minister.
A very small minority are still left almost as the last prehistoric beasts of Europe. All over Europe, people have given up violence for political ends. There's been a peaceful revolution in Eastern Europe, and I would ask for a peaceful revolution in the minds of those who are behind us.
The fear now is that the attack could mark the start of a fresh IRA bombing campaign, with soft targets again thrown into the front line. John Taylor in Eltham for Thames News.